Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Dive, where we like to really get into what makes some of our favorite stuff tick. You know those moments when you're watching something or reading something, and then, bam, something happens that just completely flips the script.
Yeah, those huge twists or reveals.
I mean, sometimes they're great and sometimes they're not so great.
Yeah, for sure.
But sometimes it's just like, whoa, I did not see that coming.
It can totally change how you see everything that came before.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to be looking at today. The hidden power reveal. It's one of those classic anime tropes where you have a character and you think you've got them all figured out.
You think you know what they're all about.
And then suddenly they unleash some crazy power that was hidden all along.
Yeah, like they were holding back this whole time.
It's pure hype.
It really gets the heart pumping, for sure.
And we've been diving deep into all sorts of sources for this one.
Yeah, tons of research for this deep dive.
We've got fan theories, critical analyses, all those forum threads where people are going absolutely nuts.
It's amazing what people come up with. Yeah, it's really impressive.
And we've put together a list of 7 anime characters who've totally mastered this art of concealed strength.
They really kept us guessing.
We're talking about characters who are masterminds at playing it cool. Some of them are just seemingly ordinary folks.
Just blending in.
And then there are those who straight up mislead everyone around them.
Like they're playing a completely different game.
So our mission today is to break down these power reveals and see what makes them tick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want to understand why they're so impactful and what role they play in the story.
Like, what is it about these surprises that keeps us glued to the screen and makes these characters stick in our minds?
It's a really fascinating question.
All right, let's get started with a character who is the definition of cool and collected, Ayanokoji Kiyotaka from Classroom of the Elite.
Ah, yes, the master strategist.
This guy is like the ultimate poker face. On the surface, he's unassuming, quiet, keeps to himself.
Blends into the background.
But trust me, there's a brilliant mind working behind those eyes.
You hit the nail on the head there. His presentation is so carefully crafted to seem ordinary.
It's like he's trying to fly under the radar.
He almost seems indifferent, maybe even a bit lazy at times. But as the story progresses, it becomes clear that he's incredibly intelligent.
Like, this whole time he's been playing chess while everyone else is still trying to figure out checkers.
His strategic thinking is on a whole other level.
Yeah, he's thinking 10 steps ahead while everyone else is just trying to make their next move. And it really makes you think about how we often judge people based on outward appearances.
Like we equate loudness or brashness with competence.
But Ayanokoji shows us that true power can be quiet and subtle.
And much more effective in the long run.
And it's not just his mind that's sharp. He can actually throw down, too.
Oh yeah, remember in Season 2 when he finally showed off his fighting skills?
Everyone's like, what? That quiet kid can fight like that.
It was a complete shock.
It was a real game changer because it showed us that he was hiding even more than we thought.
He's like a multi-layered onion of hidden talents.
And it made it even more exciting to watch because you never knew what he was going to pull out next.
You're always on the edge of your seat wondering what's he going to do now.
Okay, so we've got the silent mastermind. Now let's talk about someone who's anything but silent. Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ah, Gojo Satoru, the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer.
This guy oozes power from the moment he steps on screen.
He knows he's powerful and he's not afraid to show it.
He literally says, I'm the strongest.
And he's got the skills to back it up.
And he absolutely backs it up. But here's the thing. Even with all the incredible displays of power he gives us,
you still get the sense that he's holding back.
Yeah, it's like he's only using a tiny fraction of his true power.
Which is terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah, because even at like 1%, he's already untouchable.
Imagine if he went all out.
It would be like unleashing a force of nature.
His domain expansion is a perfect example of this, the way he just warps reality to his will.
It's mind-blowing. And then there's the whole blindfold thing.
Oh yeah, the blindfold.
It's like a symbol of his restraint. When it comes off, you know, things are about to get real.
It's like a warning sign.
It's like, okay, everyone stand back because I'm about to let loose.
And even then, it's implied that he's still holding back.
Yeah, like he's always in control.
Which makes you wonder what would happen if he ever lost control.
It's a good thing he's on the side of the good guys.
Definitely. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about a character whose hidden power reveal is born from tragedy and transformation. Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul.
This is a really interesting one because Kaneki starts out as such a normal guy.
Yeah, he's a bookish college student who loves to read.
He's kind and gentle, You'd never expect he'd become this powerful force.
But then fate throws him a curveball.
He gets caught in a horrific situation and ends up becoming a half-ghoul.
His whole world is turned upside down.
It's a traumatic experience that completely changes who he is.
And it forces him to confront a whole new side of himself.
He tries so hard to resist his ghoul side, to cling to his humanity.
It's a battle between his two natures.
But eventually, he reaches a breaking point. And that's when we see the true extent of his power emerge.
Remember when his hair turned white?
It was so symbolic. It was like a visual representation of his transformation.
It was like he was shedding his old self and embracing his new identity.
And then there's the finger cracking.
Oh, yeah, that's iconic.
Every time he did that, you knew things were about to get serious.
It was like a signal that he was about to unleash his full power.
And the Reaper scene.
Chills.
He just goes berserk, taking down enemies effortlessly.
Yeah.
It's like he becomes a force of nature.
It's incredible to see that kind of transformation.
It's a really powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, we can find strength and even power within ourselves.
It's about overcoming adversity and embracing who we truly are.
All right, we're halfway through our list of awesome hidden power reveals. If you're enjoying this deep dive so far, drop a comment below and let us know.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Now let's talk about another character with a fascinating approach to power, Shigeo Mob Kageyama from Mob Psycho 100.
Mob is such a sweet kid.
He's so kind and unassuming. You'd never guess he has these insane psychic abilities.
Yeah, he's like the most powerful Esper in the world.
And he's terrified of it.
He doesn't want to hurt anyone.
He just wants to be normal.
So he tries to suppress his powers.
Which creates this really interesting dynamic. Because we know how powerful he is, but he's constantly holding back.
It's like a ticking time bomb.
And that's where the emotion meter comes in. It's such a cool concept.
It's a visual representation of how much he's bottling up.
As his emotions build, that percentage goes up and up.
And when it hits 100%,
Whoa.
Explosion of psychic energy.
It's incredible to watch.
Yeah.
He can do pretty much anything with his powers.
He can level cities, bend reality to his will.
It's like he becomes a god.
And then there's the mysterious question mark percent mode.
Yeah, what even is that?
It's like he taps into something even deeper and more primal.
It's terrifying, but also kind of awesome.
What makes Mob so compelling is that his power is directly tied to his emotions.
So it's not just random bursts of energy. It's coming from a real place.
It's a reflection of his internal struggles.
And it makes his power reveals so much more meaningful.
It's like we're seeing a part of his soul being unleashed.
All right, let's move on to a character who takes a different approach to hidden power Yhwach from Bleach 1000-Year Blood War.
Yhwach, a truly formidable antagonist.
This guy is all about manipulation and control.
He's always playing the long game.
He doesn't necessarily hide his power in the traditional sense.
It's more that he allows his enemies to underestimate him.
He lets them think they have a chance.
And then he crushes them.
He has this incredible ability to rewrite fate.
And to absorb the powers of others.
It's like he's constantly evolving.
Always one step ahead.
He's been planning for centuries.
He's got a plan for everything.
And he's always in control. It's terrifying.
It's like fighting against an unstoppable force.
But what's so fascinating about him is that his reveals aren't about sudden power-ups.
It's more about the gradual unveiling of his true capabilities.
Each revelation is like peeling back another layer of this incredibly complex and powerful being.
It's a slow burn, but it's incredibly effective.
It creates this sense of dread and inevitability.
Like you're watching a master strategist at work.
And it makes his eventual defeat all the more satisfying.
It's a real triumph.
Now, for a character whose hidden power reveal took a really dark turn, Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan.
Eren's journey is a roller coaster of emotions.
He starts out as this passionate young man who wants to avenge his mother and free humanity from the Titans.
He's driven by a thirst for freedom.
And he's willing to sacrifice everything to achieve his goals.
But as the story progresses, we see him become more and more ruthless.
His methods become questionable.
And his motives become harder to understand.
And then we get the reveal of the rumbling.
It's a game changer.
It's this cataclysmic event that Eren sets in motion to destroy the world outside the walls.
It's a horrifying display of power.
And it completely changes our perception of it.
He goes from being a symbol of hope to a harbinger of destruction.
It's a really powerful and disturbing transformation.
And it forces us to confront the dark side of human nature.
It makes you think about the cost of freedom and the length the people will go to achieve it.
It's a really thought-provoking story.
And finally, we come to a character whose recent power reveal sent shockwaves through the anime world, Luffy from One Piece.
Gear 5th.
I'm still not over it.
It was incredible.
We thought we knew everything about Luffy's powers by this point.
We'd seen him go through so many transformations.
Well, we were second Gear 4th,
We thought that was it.
but then Oda just blew our mind.
And 5th is like something out of a cartoon.
Yeah, it's like he suddenly became a god.
He's bending reality, warping space and time.
It's so over the top and so much fun to watch.
It's like he's finally unleashed his true potential.
And then we get the reveal of his devil fruit's true nature.
The Hito no Mi model Nika.
The sun god Nika.
It's a mythical zone that grants him the power of freedom and joy.
It's like everything we thought we knew about Luffy was wrong.
It's a complete retcon, but it makes so much sense.
It explains so much about his character and his destiny.
It's like Oda had this planned all along.
It's brilliant.
It's a masterclass in storytelling.
It's just incredible. So there you have it. 7 amazing anime characters who mastered the art of the hidden power reveal.
It's a trope that continues to captivate and amaze us.
What do you think? Which of these reveals blew your mind the most?
Which character had you screaming at your screen?
Let us know in the comments below.
We'd love to hear your thoughts.
And as always, like and subscribe for more epic deep dives into the world of anime.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.